What's up guys, Quinn69 here, bringing you guys another Master Set Dungeon Guide. This is for the Unhallowed Essence set. So that's a multi-shot Demon Hunter set. So straight away you want to head to Act 2, and that is the Howling Plateau. And what we're going to do is you're just going to run down and to the right. Okay, so I don't know if you remember the quest where you got to like escort the Enchantress Lady up this way, but you're going back down and to the right. And then you're going to find this little nook right here, where you're going to find the entrance to the dungeon. Alternatively, you can just come through from the hidden camp and run out to the right. It's really up to you, but I found it's easier just to come south, down, and to the right. Boom. So once you're inside the dungeon, you're going to notice some objectives on your right-hand side. The first one being kill 320 monsters without taking fatal damage. Okay, that is pretty hard to do. If you've got your character like geared a little bit defensively, you shouldn't really die to anything. The elites used to just instantly one-shot you, but they've gone ahead and have nerfed that now, so really you shouldn't be dying in this dungeon. The hardest objective here is the second one, so watch here. I'm about to do it right now. So you're going to see I'm lining up all the enemies, multi-shot, and that I just hit 20 enemies with a single multi-shot. Okay, you have to do this 6 times within the rift. Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. But if you're going for the master objective, it's pretty horrific. This one took me, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 tries. And what was happening was I was spending too much time sitting there trying to round up the enemies, and instead of just shooting. See, right there, that was a pack of 21 enemies, and I sat there and I was trying to like grab more just to be safe. You just kind of have to rock out with your cock out. You know, excuse my my. Pretty much just rock out with your cock out and just believe in the heart of the cards, boys. This is one of those dungeons where if you don't just shoot like pretty much straight away, then you're going to fail the timer and you're not going to get the mastery. So you can see here I'm doing a little bit of rounding up because, you know, it's not 100% sure at 20 monsters. So now I'm going to go shoot, bang, 23 monsters. And that's what you want to be doing. You want to just kind of, just whenever you see a pack that you think is around 20, just shoot it. And hopefully it's going to be 20. If it's not, then rip. You can just try again. Because if you spend too much time going around and doing what I was doing for the first few attempts and rounding things up, you're just going to fail the timer and you're not going to get the mastery. And that is the key. Trying to find a bit of balance. So sure, you've got to do a tiny bit of rounding up, but not too much. I mean, you can see here I've already done the objective, and I've still got, you know, 130 monsters left. Like, I shouldn't have done that objective so fast. I mean, I'm probably going to get a bunch of free multi-shots throughout the rest of the rift. That's what you've got to do. You pretty much just got to try to not try, if that makes sense. And then also, the next hardest thing is to not miss any enemies, because that also happened to me a few times as well. Obviously, the ability multi-shot is great because it's a huge cone, and it kills, like, stuff really efficiently. So you want to just make sure everything is dead whenever you're like going around and clearing stuff, because if you have to backtrack in this particular map, like if you have to backtrack, you're screwed. You're not going to make the time. The timer is always going to be super tight, and you have not got time for, you know, backtracking. So just make sure you kill everything before you go. So you see there, I was just checking that middle rung to make sure there was nothing there, and then boom, just going through killing everything. Okay, so the other objective I haven't talked about that much is never exhaust your discipline. Okay, this is pretty hard to do. To do that, you have to just spam Vault, or like spam a discipline spender a bunch and use up all your discipline. I didn't manage to do that a single time. I mean, to be honest, I was using Tinnitus though, which actually makes my Vault cost hatred, so I mean, I probably had it easy. So definitely just monitor that if you're not using the Dinetta set, which I probably don't advise, to be honest with you. Dinettas, I had to optimize around a lot of damage to make Dinettas actually work for multi-shot. I would say probably just use the Yang's recurve, use the proper multi-shot weapon, so you can do a ton of damage. Okay, you can see here I'm just pausing the game here because I'm sketching out. Don't know where the enemies are. I've got like 50 seconds, and I still don't know which way to go because I've missed 3 enemies. This is what you shouldn't do. This shouldn't have happened. This is just a mistake on my part. And you can see here, like, how did I even miss that? That is just sloppy behavior, and you need to not do that. But otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it. Just, you've got to try to not try. So you just got to kind of go out and believe. And then you should meet the timing. Otherwise, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out, and have a good one.